Hello there and welcome back to Painting with Martin. I'm back with my Spiel. I'm here with a small how to play video and short review of a game called Serial Killer by Julian Tunney and published by Super Noob Games. Thank you very much to Super Noob Games for giving me this game at Spiel. Let's go on and see how you play this game. Play with this game is really easy and setup is even easier. First of all, you will take the round tracker, placing the spoon in number 1 and the rest marker around number 4. One player will be the serial killer and the other player will be the detective. This is the token for the detective, and of course the serial killer is trying to hide his movement in the game to try to avoid capture. The goal of the game for the serial killer is to take out 6 victims marked with these little cool serial tokens, and the killer can only kill a victim in a house. So this is set up for 2 players, and there's rules for the game for 3 players as well. On your turn as a serial killer, you will simply do the following thing. Decide in which of the buildings you want to start with on the map, write it down secretly on your board, for example 18 over here, and simply make 3 moves. If you cannot make these 3 moves, you lose the game. Decide where you want to move. So from 18 you can go in any direction you want, but you can only move orthogonically, so no diagonal moves. And that goes the same thing for the detective as well. So you can go from 18, say for example, to 13, 8, and then kill his victim there. So 13, 8, and 3, so that will be 13, 8, and he ends up in 3. Play then continues to the detective, who has to figure out what to do. Well, if the victim was killed in a house like this and his house is next to a park, then he will place a witness in that park. He can then place himself on the board, anywhere on the board, in a coffee shop. If he goes through another coffee shop, he will gain 1 move, and he also has 3 moves, but he doesn't have to move up to these spaces, so move up to 3 spaces. So he can go up, for example, to approach the witness up here and ask the killer a question from one of his 5 witness cards, and he has to answer truthfully, either yes or no, or what it says on the card. If he is, and that will give the detective a good idea of where he is. He can then also try to make an attempt to arrest. An arrest can only be made in orthogonically spaced or in the same space. So it can be making an arrest here, 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 or here. If the serial killer is in that space, the detective has won the game. The detective if he fails, he will move down 1 space on the arrest track, and then if he goes to 0, he loses the game. This is a really fun game. I really enjoy it, and it's an excellent way of actually playing a short filler game. Also keep in mind the subway can be used to move as well. Thank you very much for watching.